Okay, so Zondle is a web-based platform that enables teachers to go onto the website and create topics. Those topics can exactly fit the needs of their students. Then the students can go onto the website or the mobile apps anywhere on the platform and play those topics in any of about 50 different Zondle games that we have. We're global, so we've got to have a robust hosting environment which will be able to be accessed from everywhere. But also we're working in the classroom, and that is a notoriously difficult environment for technology. Not only is it high pressure and where teachers are working live with a class, but also they tend to have quite flaky infrastructures, and we want to be that last website standing. The whole point of Zondle is to be useful to teachers, and if it falls over in the classroom, it's not useful anymore. So also we've got to have a system which can scale quickly. We're at about three-quarters of a million users right now and scaling at thousands of users a day, and so we needed a platform which was all of those things I mentioned just now, and also able to flex out and scale to accommodate the demand which is coming on stream as we move forward.
We have 1.5 million questions that teachers have created, and those questions are played upwards of 10, 15, 20 million times every month. The hosting that we have from Iomart is based around 2 mirror servers, and this means that the data is always live on one of those servers, and it basically means that we have that 24/7 uptime. But because we're storing the results of the activities on Zondle, and that's vitally important, we know that we are continually backing up the server, and that for me is absolutely essential.
So physically we're using a cluster of VMware cloud servers with Iomart, and that enables us to have a publishing server and then have subscriber servers off that. So we're using transactional replication from SQL Server backend database, and that is passing data out to those subscribers with a latency of about between 3 and 7 seconds, which is pretty fast. So this means that we can really make sure that data is live and available on all the servers very, very quickly. We then load balance using a Linux load balancer, and that is helpfully configured by the Iomart team, which means that we can pull servers in and out of that pool as we require to do so. So if we take a server down for maintenance, we just pull it out of the pool and do the maintenance and bring it back up again, which means we can ensure pretty much total consistent uptime. And then the other thing we have is a lot of file I/O going on. So we have files being uploaded that need to be instantly available, whether the client is accessing the server from a subscriber or from the publishing machine. And so we've got a whole bunch of virtual file paths going on, which enable any files that are uploaded to one central repository to be available immediately from the IIS running on the subscriber machines as well. And that works really well because it means that everything is basically available on all the machines almost instantly, and that's really essential to a system which has got so much file I/O and database calls going on at any one time.
Countries all around the world are using Zondle, and that's one of the most exciting things about it. So we have, most of the use is geared around the teacher setting content for the student. Now, the interesting thing about Zondle is that that content can be in any language. So we have content on Zondle in over 40 languages, including the ones that go from right to left. And so we have questions being taken by the students all through the day, from Southeast Asia, all through Europe, and in particular in the US. The key thing for Zondle is that with the hosting is that it's a 24/7 turned on service, and that's vital for us. So we've actually been able to speak with Iomart at a variety of different levels to ensure that is our base sort of standard. And we found they've been really, really responsive to us, particularly when it's a 24/7 business, particularly when we're concerned about what's happening at 3 o'clock in the morning in the west coast of America. And so actually that relationship has developed since we've moved from being really just a UK business to a global business.
We're currently developing a whole host of new products to push out there to the world. Amongst those are mobile apps for publishers and for exam boards. And it's not surprising that we've got the growth that we have, because I believe that the combination of gaming and education is a very attractive one. And with 2.5 billion children under the age of 18 around the world, we expect some significant growth on Zondle over the next year or two.
We have users, and because of technology, we have users in all sorts of parts of the world that you wouldn't imagine. So we have users in the very, very final tip of Alaska. We've got them all throughout Vietnam, throughout the Australian outback, and also right across the US. And I think that just is one of the beautiful things about technology. You can reach students and teachers anywhere in the world with an internet connection. It's phenomenal.